I know there's been so many amazing Black women that have been in this league, and continuing to uplift them, I think, is very important.
Caitlin Clark was named Athlete of the Year. I think we've got the cover here. Time Magazine, Athlete of the Year. And before I go into the reason that there's some pushback here, I actually think in this case, a woman winning Athlete of the Year is completely warranted. This woman has completely revolutionized girls basketball, and I think you can absolutely make a case for it. Malice, I'll get your opinion on the other side. Now, the other part of this, of course, is that for some reason, despite all of her success, which is earned by her, she is doubling down on this woke lunacy.
Yeah, you know, your announcement for Athlete of the Year, like tremendous, incredible positive feedback. That's what we've seen across the board. There's always going to be some negativity. And I feel like you have had to answer more questions than anybody about the intersectionality of race and gender and sexuality in sport, because of just who you are and you represent the growth of this thing. And even earlier today, Megyn Kelly, she was saying that you were apologizing for your white privilege and the fact that you wanted to uplift Black female athletes and make sure that they were getting the shine, kind of like your pioneers were getting the shine that they deserved. And I just want to know how you feel or how you respond to some of those criticisms when you have to deal with something that it's really not your problem. Like, I feel like it's them looking in a mirror a little bit, but it still comes down on your shoulders.
I feel like I always have had really good perspective on everything that's kind of happened in my life, whether that's been good, whether that's been bad. And then obviously coming to the WNBA, like I've said, I feel like I've earned every single thing that's happened to me over the course of my career. But also, I grew up a fan of this league from a very young age. Like, my favorite player was Maya Moore. Like, I know what this league was about. And like I said, like, it's only been around 25 plus years. So I know there's been so many amazing Black women that have been in this league, and continuing to uplift them, I think, is very important. And that's something I'm very aware of. And like I said, like, I try to just be real and authentic and, you know, share my truth. And I think that's very easy for me. Like, I'm very comfortable in my own skin.
I'm sorry, lady. How sad and pathetic that you, who've revolutionized the sport, you actually had WNBA games selling out, which never was happening before. You were getting the crap kicked out of you on the court in ways that probably had never happened before, just because you were a straight white female. The fact that you're playing into this thing, it's just so sad. But Malice, I think you're more pissed that a woman was named Athlete of the Year. In this case, I can accept it.
Well,
she revolutionized the sport.
I'm more pissed that you're forcing me to listen to a female basketball player. It's like the one thing I'd rather less do than watch her. I think Athlete of the Year clearly should have been Imani Khalif, whatever you pronounce that person's name, who won the gold medal for women's boxing, because that person is clearly a symbol of our time. I don't even know who Caitlin Clark is. Sorry about it.
Malice is working at multiple levels right now through multiple dimensions. All right, Andy, what do you think about this? I mean, here's someone who did incredible things based on merit. The league treated her horribly. I mean, when you see some of the videos, we played a lot of them, of the way some of these other girls, mostly Black, I don't care about the race of these, were abusing her on the court. I mean, I know a lot about basketball, setting picks that I had never seen happen before, just crushing her on inbound passes. She also got passed up on by the Olympic team. It's like, the fact that she's playing into any of this is, to me, is just patently absurd.
So I don't know a lot about basketball, and I did see months ago the way that people reacted to this athlete because she was a white woman was very vicious and nasty. And it's, you know, you can see her response now in these interviews and the recognition she's received, that this is a woman who recognizes that she's has to submit in this particular industry that she's in, which is disappointing. I mean, what she said could have been worse, but she could have also not given into any of it at all. So she could have just remained quiet on that particular front. But this is often kind of the best we can expect, right? Certain industries, there's this ideological capture, and unless you want to see your career destroyed, you remain quiet or you go along with it, which is why I really applaud the few people who are brave to speak out. You know, some people in Hollywood or music, whatever, who break the mold and speak out, because the consequence in their industries is so severe. I've seen it firsthand among people I know. In the music industry, for example, what happens.
We've been told our whole lives that wrinkle creams were the easiest way to look younger. Now, one doctor says that's nothing but old news. According to Dr. John Layke, the world-renowned Beverly Hills beauty expert, most wrinkle fixes on the market are nothing but glorified moisturizers. They hardly make a dent on your appearance, and some can even be harmful to your skin, he said. Recently, Dr. Layke has focused his attention away from mainstream cosmetic practices. Why? So he can pursue a revolutionary anti-aging breakthrough, one that some experts say could empty the wallets of the cosmetic industry. His personal clients have dubbed his new do-it-yourself technique the age rewinder method because it can take years or even decades off your appearance in under 2 minutes. In light of this amazing breakthrough, Dr. Layke has released a step-by-step video to the public, free and uninterrupted, where he outlines exactly how to use this simple solution from home. The video has gone viral. At first, it was shared by users on Facebook, but since then, it's racked up over 2.3 million views and counting. So far, the comments and feedback have been outstanding, with thousands of women reporting they look decades younger. You can find out more about this for yourself. Go to bhmd1.com/Rubin or click the link in the description box below. Again, that's bhmd1.com/Rubin. Again, watch the video at bhmd1.com/Rubin right now or click the link in the description box below.